I hope not.
It's a fucking pirate. No.
It might be. First of all, happy Wizarding weekend. Second of all, let's get rid of the green screen filter off me. There we go. Okay, that's better. All right. You will notice that there is no green screen tonight. At least not right now. Because I think we gotta chat for a little bit. I gotta get some stuff. I gotta get some stuff out. I got some things in the basement, chat. But first of all, Meaty Fart, thank you for the video of Do It Live. Deckard Bane, thank you for the 31 months. That's 2 years and 7 months of subscribing to the Realm of the Domain, you immortal you. And Franksers for the 14 months at tier 2, you immortal you. That's over a year and 2 months of subscribing and supporting the Realm of the Domain. And Tsunami Demon, 14 months, a year and 2 months of subscribing to the Realm of the Domain. Your support is appreciated. You got support, and you got support, and you got support. And DJ Bacon Blade for the 235 stream streak. That's, I can't even count that high. That's like over a year of watching streams in the Realm of the Domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. GOG0, how you doing? Thank you for the 5 stream streak. That's a week of watching streams in the Realm of the Domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. How we doing, everyone? What's going on? What's going on? Balinor and Gamers Uplink, Meaty Fart, Mother Antares, Vet Coast. You've got a critical and outstanding issue, eh? What do you have? Luna Trislin, good evening. I hope you're doing great. Always good to see you all. Culinary Disaster, fool. You're not the fool, I'm the fool. I hope you're doing well and there's no disasters of a culinary type. Spike Misery getting blue ball before the stream, you know it. We got DJ Bacon Blade and Spike Misery and Melpo, got all you. Welcome to Zophar Spankton. Oh my god. Maybe. Dan, hope you're doing great. Cybertrucker Alpha, good luck with the updates to OBS.
You cheated.
But did I? Dan, thank you for the 10 stream streak. That's 2 weeks of watching streams in the Realm of the Domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. All right. The doodly-doo DJ Bacon Blade. You're waiting for OBS to exit. Good luck on that CTA. Oh, you've been playing Shining for us. Ooh, you beat the clown. It's a fucking clown. No. Chuck, man, don't you get any ideas? Good to see you. I hope you're well. Yeah, the clown battle, the marionette.
Send in the clown.
Exactly. Because it keeps recharging, right? Hey, Balinor. You don't know what's worse, the high evasion, the high damage, or the regenerating health. Definitely the regenerating health.
It's a fucking burger.
Because at least everything else you can mitigate, and you can say, oh, you know, I can lose this amount of people, or I can, you know, take this much damage, and as long as I get it down to this amount, but the asshole kept regenerating. So pretty much, like, I'll never forget, too, when I got there, most of my characters were under-leveled, and the main character had just gotten to level 1.
It's a fucking pirate. No.
Promoted, and I had gotten him there from level 10, so he had those shitty reduced stats. It was hard. That was the first time I ever tried it back in 93, I think it was. Oh, look, it's The Rig. What's up, Rig? The Andrew Retro Island Gaming. Go follow Rig. Rig's awesome. Rig, I hope you're well. I had a lot of fun on Monday. That was a blast. We got to do that again sometime.
Oh, we want to go look at tech?
I think.
Okay, let's go look at fucking
Just in
tech
case chat missed it, if you missed the epic stream on Rig's channel on Monday, don't worry, because I have the, we'll call it the Cliff Notes version. Here it is.
How did you do that?
You do the, no, fuck! Oh no, it's happening again! Stay back!
I did it!
Stay back, Pelby! No! Oh shit, I can't jump properly! I'm scrolled! Rig, go to the left! Go to the left!
I can't!
Oh, don't
I can't! That's it, that's all you got.
Oh no! Rig! Why were you standing there? I can't! So, there you go. And that's how it happened. That's how it happened. It's good to see you, Spike Misery. Hope you're doing great as well. Dan is regretful. Oh, why are you regretful? Rigio Tool indeed is here. Draconic dude, how we doing? No cannon? No cannon yet. Uh-oh. Spike Misery says, am I in the office? I am in my basement. This is actually where I always stream. I've been streaming from the same exact location for 3 years, but I usually put up a green screen because, as you see, it's not that exciting to look at. Except for maybe the Mortal Kombat machine, which is always behind me, but everything else is dumb. There's the couch that I sleep on and have slept on for a long time now. We'll talk about that. Maybe. Thank you so much, Quiz Yakumo, for redeeming Lucia's pendant. I have that right here for you. Lucia's supposed to be safe and sound in here, but she escaped! And she's roaming the internet. Her name is Jenny Steigel. Singing voice, anyway, and she's awesome. Doing all right, GOG0. Good to hear, good to hear. With the aptly named Let's Talk stream, we must address the most critical issues. I have not streamed Valkyrie Profile. I eventually will, actually. That's on my listy list. Everyone tells me it's a great game. Melpo's internet's still down until at least tomorrow. You're watching on mobile. Oh, sorry to hear about your internet, but I am glad that you are able to partake of the streamy stream thanks to the awesomeness of the Twitch mobile app, which has a lot of problems, but at least it works. It looks a lot like the TikTok app these days. Kuzuma Yakumo, how are you? Hope you're doing great. Toll Plan, hello, hello. You got fucking mad when you played the battle the first time? Yeah, everybody gets mad at that one. You were very under level 2. You had to get characters to catch up. I gotcha. Hey, no problem, Red. We got to do it again sometime. It was a blast. Rig converted from Retro Amish Gaming to Retro Island Gaming. From rag to rig. From rags to rigs. I think I'm playing Fall Guys instead of Golden Axe. Yeah, basically. The casting couch. Yeah, wish that's what it was. Did I say that out loud? Okay, so here's the deal. Here's the deal. This is what's happening. GOG handed you a metal circular object for me. Uh-oh. I don't like no metal circular objects. I don't like those. So here's what's going on. In fact, I think maybe we kill the music for a second. Yeah, let's kill the music for a second. Okay. So there's two things that are bothering me. I'm definitely going to talk about one of them. I don't know if I'm going to talk so much about the other. Maybe we'll see. See how I'm feeling. One of them is more recent than the other. The recent one. So this time of year, I'm always very cagey about this. I don't talk about the company that I work for. Like it's just not. I've been there a very long time, and I'm not. If you really wanted to know, you could figure it out. But I don't talk about it on stream. At least I don't name the company. But this time of year, because of the work I do, I'm a manager, and it's kind of like retail, kind of, sort of. I deal with retail, but I also have a team of people who report to me. There's a good number of them, and they do all kinds of, we'll call it technician work in places. So this time of year is really, really stressful for me. Now, it's like that every year, right? Every year is stressful. This year is particularly worse than years before because in addition to the normal stress that I get just from being a manager during the holidays for, a company that has a lot to do with retail, in addition to all of that, we're working on some interesting projects this year that I'm in charge of that I've been with this company for almost 25 years now, the same company. Literally, like I started working for this company like during the Zophar's domain era. That's how long I've been there. And the project I'm in charge of, we'll just say it has a, how do I explain this? I'll say there's like an on-call component, right, Toasty? So there's like no one's pregnant. There's like an on-call aspect this year that did not exist before. And it's just how it is. It's basically one day I found out that, there was going to be this component of the role now and this component of the role, and that is how it will be. Zophar's domain was fake. I mean, there isn't really a Zophar's domain, right? It just exists up here and in video games and on HTML. But so the point I'm trying to make is it's making streaming a little tricky right now. I'm not quitting streaming, but I wanted you to all know there may be days where I just have to say no, I can't do it today. And I feel bad about that because I try really hard. Like, I've canceled streams before. You all know that. Things will happen. I'll get sick or whatever. But I try really hard, to not have that happen. I did not quit streaming. What's up, Bob? I hope you're doing well. No, Zophar's not quitting streaming. But just I want you all to understand because I know it's very easy when people, for a couple days in a row, oh, I'm not streaming tonight, or, oh, this crazy thing, or I can't, I try to just be real honest. So if you see me canceling stream during December and parts of January, because, the kind of job I have, it doesn't actually end on Christmas, the super-duper busy time.
Get away! Oh, my God!
And I'll add one more piece here, and I'm not going to add any more to this for doxing reasons. depending on how the Philadelphia Eagles do, it extends it even more. I'll put it to you that way, the kind of work that I do. And you're wondering, what the hell does football have to do with it? It's a component of what I do.
No, man.
No, I don't work for the NFL or any football team, but it is a component of what I do. And so I would just want you all to know, like, that's the half of all of the stress and pressure and tiredness. Like when you see my face, like, you know, or I seem more annoyed or whatever. I'd say a little bit more than half of it, I would say, is work. And like today's a good example. I almost canceled it, and I was like, nah, I can't do that. I'm not going to cancel it. Because I woke up this morning around 5:45 a.m. like I usually do. And I started working a little before 7 a.m. as I usually do. The fucking job didn't stop until almost 8 o'clock. And almost every day the last few weeks have been way late. Because my job, I'm not paid an hourly wage. I'm salary. So the job is done when it's done. And it's just incredibly... Now, I'm grateful that it's busy, right? Like, if it's busy, that means I have work, and work is good, right? And that's how I've been there for so many years. But it's just getting to a point, it's just so much right now. So the difference is, I remember a time at my company where it was close to this, but not with the additional component I added about almost an on-call element of it while said technicians are, you know, around with me. And so there just may be nights where I just don't have the mental capacity to do it. You know, I sit here and I'm like, oh my God, like I just worked 13, 14, 15 hours today. Like, because it's not just me playing video games. Like, you know, you might think, oh, well, you know, we're just going to play some games and de-stress. But part of, like, the way I stream, every streamer's different, right? But a lot of streamers are like this, where, like, you put, like, I know a lot of streamers, especially all the ones that I work with on my stream team, a lot of the ones I follow, will put our whole self into the stream. You know what I mean? Like, what's up, Kefka? And, like, I'll put my... Thanks, RPG Capper. I appreciate that. You feel the same pain with the salary beatdown, Deckard Bane? It's just... busy looking for Lucia. How'd you know the real reason? But I appreciate that, Toasty. The reason I'm still at this company is being honest, like, the biggest thing. First of all, they've always... Like, they're the constant through all the ups and downs of... All the way back to, like, before I, you know... did whatever I did with Zophar's domain, which we will talk about that too one day. We really will. I'm now actively trying to find a component that I need to be able to start talking about what happened with Zophar's domain in 2000, but I haven't found it yet. It's somewhere in my attic. That'll be another day. But the point is, I just want you to know, when I cancel streams, because it's inevitably gonna happen this month and some of next month. I'm not quitting streaming. I'm not giving up on Twitch. That's not what is happening. But it just means that I don't feel like I have enough of the fortitude, we'll say, to give you a good show, give you a good, entertaining, fun, you know, evening. I'm not quitting streaming, and I'm definitely not going to kick. No, we're not quitting. If you see me cancel some streams for the next month and a half, that is why. It just means I'm not quitting! Oh my God. K-Dog Prime, thank you for the 10th stream streak. Your support is appreciated. That's 2 weeks. 2 weeks of watching streams in the realm of the domain. Quit quitting! But if I quit quitting, that means what does that mean if you quit quitting? It means what's the opposite of quitting? Completing? I could try one of the hot tub streams to relax. I could use a hot tub stream. Your support is appreciated, but for how much longer? It will be forever appreciated, because I'm not leaving anywhere. I'm not going nowhere. Where's the send-off music? I'll give you the music back. Here you go, Soda. All right, there's the music back. If I quit quitting, I win. Unquitting. Zophar hot tub stream. Everyone wants a hot tub stream. I don't even have a hot tub. I haven't worked only 40 hours per week in roughly for 4 years. Salary life's definitely a thing. During parts of the pandemic, I actually was close. Like, there were weeks where I actually did do like 42, 43. But no, I can't remember. I can't remember starting a day at a time and ending and it being 8 hours and it lasting for more than like 1 or 2 days. Like, so not quitting streaming, not finishing streaming. I'm persevering. That's exactly what I'm doing. Thanks, aggressive sniffling. I appreciate that. You worked exactly 40 hours this week. Man, I would love to do that. So there's another component here I want to talk about too. So someday, it would be great.
Welcome to Zophar's domain. We're gonna save scum today.
It would be great one day if I didn't have to do that job anymore. But the financials that are associated with that job and my expenses, like Twitch's income from all of you is super appreciated. But it is there's a very vast chasm between my full-time job and Twitch's revenue. If that makes sense. There's like a big gap. And so believe me, if I could, because I've been asked this before too. Some streamers can do this, and I salute them. Some really amazing streamers were able to do it. I cannot make the math work. The math refuses to work. I've done it every which way from Sunday. It might be a different situation if I was single, and I lived in a city that had low cost, housing that I could afford, and I didn't have cable or a phone. And then it's like, well, that wouldn't be for me. That wouldn't be fun. And then streaming wouldn't be a part of it. So what's the point in having a lifestyle where I could stream if I can't even afford to stream? You know what I mean? So I tried doing the math. The math wouldn't work. So that's why, it just means that I just need to rest up. I don't have the mental, fortitude for it that night, and I want to be able to give you all good shows. So that is half of the talk I wanted to have. We'll probably save the other half for another day, because the other half has nothing to do with Twitch, and more to do with just stuff that I'm trying to.
And knowing is half the battle.
A real American hero. Gamers Uplink says no. Do the other half. Nah, we'll say that. The other half just has to do with the Soda Pagoda still not modding. That's the other half. Damn it, I wasn't gonna say it tonight, but Soda Pagoda insists, so if you insist, I made a decision that Soda Pagoda will be a mod again when the sun rises in the west and sets in the east, when the leaves or the mountains blow in the wind like leaves. Zophar's wife is the other half, and she's starting a Twitch channel. Yeah, that's what she's doing. I can tell you there's a lot of things she is doing, and that is not one of them. Vecco says, will we have abrupt midstream interruptions, or are the evenings safe once I start the stream? So Vecos, the evenings are safe. So basically this is what happens. I am working essentially until the last technician is not working, and once I know all of the technicians are no longer working, unless I had some pressing thing that I also had to operationally handle, that's the end of the night. So tonight, the last technician was there till nearly 8 o'clock, so I was there till nearly 8 o'clock. If I didn't do that, what would happen is I'd be sitting here on a stream, and then my phone would ring, and I'd be like, "Oh, be right back," and I can't do that. There are people that can do that kind of stuff. I know managers that hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm good. And I hear him cutting the lawn in the background, and then I hear their kid run up to him like, "Hey, Daddy." He's like, "Oh, hold on, Jane." And they'll be like, "Hey, what was that again?" I can't live in that world. Most managers can. I can't. I can't do it. I can't multitask like that. I get too stressed and anxious. So I'm all in with the job until everyone's done and everyone's good, and then it shuts off. And that's just how I've always been. It's just now there's a lot more possibilities for the shifts to be longer, you know what I mean? And it can come like that. I can think everything's good, and it's 3:30, 4 o'clock, and I feel like everything's about to be great, and boom! In comes 1, 2, 3 communications, and all of a sudden my day gets 5 hours longer. It's wild. It's wild. So that's all. So it just means, just for now, during the holidays, I might have to cancel some streams here and there. And it's not anything you're doing, and I'm not quitting Twitch. It just means I just need to handle what I gotta handle, and if I have nothing left for the stream, I just rest up till the next one. That's all. That's all it is. It's the Christmas crunch. We'll call it the Christmas through possibly Super Bowl crunch. Is that span? I'm not quitting Twitch. Good. So you're wondering if we're going to end up with Zophar AFK streams? That could be interesting. You know, we brought back one of the AFK videos. The That's What I Call Doodle is back. Spike Misery says, hate to see me leave. I'm not leaving! Oh my god.
Now then, what brings you to my inner sanctum?
Things of your mind. Just subscribe for 33 months.
The things of one's mind. Thank you so much for the 33 months. You know, that's a palindrome. Your support of the Rum the Domain is greatly appreciated. You tier 2 immortal you. Continue to enjoy the ad for viewing, the emotes, the super duper secret sub on the Discord channel, and these sub badges. 33 months means, what do you have? That's the Chrysogrim for another 3 months. And then you will finally have the Buster Sword. Has anyone gained the Buster Sword yet? I feel like we're close to somebody getting the Buster Sword. Appreciate you, the things of one's mind. Hope you're well. No problem. I'm not leaving. I just updated the stream information. Welcome. It says it right there. No, I'm not leaving. I can't believe Zophar isn't leaving after saying he isn't leaving. What's up, Adrian Bauer? Me and Rig are gonna do the fusion dance and become one streamer. Well, it makes sense. Rig's been having some sleeping things lately, and I've been having some work things lately. So if we just become one streamer, one or the other of us will always be able to stream. So it's like, we'll call it Retro Zophar Gaming, or Zophar Island Gaming, or Retro Islands Domain. And one or the other, and occasionally both of us will just pop up. We're leaving stream for subs. Oh my god. You're not leaving, but fall is over. Are you an evergreen tree? Shh, don't tell anybody. News sources aren't always reliable. I hear you there. So you still believe I'm retiring, maybe? But it's me! It's me! So if you care to find me... Anyways. We'll let you know if I do leave so I can reallocate my subscription to Corner Disaster, Gogzero, Cybertographer, I'm not leaving! But they all deserve your support. So if you have the extra money, you definitely should subscribe to all of them. Soda Pagoda says, Retro Do Island Doodoo. You want to do that, Rig? How about Doodly Doo Gaming? Retro Island Doodle. We could do it. We should, you know what we should do? When we eventually record the, Now That's What I Call Doodle. I'm not leaving! No, I'm not leaving! When we record the Now That's What I Call Doodle album, we should have Rig, like, guest voice on it. Like, while I'm doing doodlies, Rig could be, like, doing, like, the like beatboxing, like, oh God, oh God, God, oh God, like I can hear it in my head. You ever hear the Information Society song "Make It Funky"? It'll be like that. Pixel said it was a good run. Sorry to see me go. I'm not leaving. It's a fake. No, it's real. No, it is a fake. It is a fake. You'd reallocate to Rig, but you are not up when you stream. See, you gotta get up when Rig streams. He streams so many hours. How can you not be awake for any of it? Like, he starts streaming around 1:30 our time, GU, and then he goes to like 1:30 the next day. So like, do you sleep till 2 in the afternoon? And like, do you go to sleep at midnight? So what, are you up for 10 hours a day? That's like my dog. What's up, Buzzin' Frog? No, we're just talking about, because work is absolutely annihilating me. We went deeper into why work is annihilating me. There's going to be some streams that I just have to cancel. And I just wanted everyone to know I'm okay, I'm all right. But it just means I have to put, right now, this time of year, the job, that full-time job I have that pays the vast majority of bills, like I have to concentrate on it. So I'm not leaving. But if see a stream be canceled and you're seeing more than usual in December and some of January, it's the job. That's all it is. Spike Misery says, I bought all shares of Zophar's domain and made me their official Concord streamer. How did you know? Conan says you watch Rig before going to bed and you watch when you wake up. That's the best way to do it. I do that too. G says, when you were younger and in your current imagination, you sleep late every day. Must be nice. Thanks, Buzzing Frog. I appreciate you. I'm just totally understandable. Your roommate works for Amazon, and of course, their house to say, so you understand. Yes, it's a very, very similar scenario over here. Doodly doodly, it's a doodly doo. All right, so that's basically what is happening. It's time to divest the Twitch hedge fund. Do we have? Listen, I don't have a hedge fund, but apparently there's a Hawk Tua coin, and I hear the Hawk Tua girl is getting sued for fake digital fake currency. So apparently fraudulent digital currency is being fraudulated. We could go bad in the weeds with this. I think all cryptocurrency is a shitload of fucking bullshit. So whenever I hear somebody has been scammed by cryptocurrency, I'm sorry, I just chuckle, because it's, in my opinion, cryptocurrency, it has no value. It literally is nothing. It's at least the dollars, at least it's a piece of paper. You don't even get a fucking piece of paper with cryptocurrency. You know, back in my day, back in the old days, you know, the dollar bill used to be backed up with gold from the vault of the... Anyways. No, I didn't buy any. I've never bought any digital currency. I never will. You couldn't pay me enough to buy it. I wouldn't buy it if you gave me the money to buy it and told me you'd give me like an interest. I wouldn't buy it. No thanks. Absolute waste. Yes, Meaty Fart, 100%. It's only nothing till tax. Yeah, then it goes negative. Spike Message, I haven't got a single Bitcoin with bite marks on it yet. Now the dollar bill is backed up by promises. Right, at least the dollar bill is backed up by promises. The Bitcoin and the like is backed up by shit. Not even a word. It's nothing. It's not there. It's absolute nothingness. It's just being used by grifters right now. There's these news up. We haven't seen them yet. Yes, there you go. Well, when there's a decent use, let me know. Next crypto, the Doodly Doo coin. Oh God, let's make the Doodly Doo coin. How do we do that? How do we make a Doodly Doo coin? No, we're not making a Doodly Doo coin. No, what's that other bullshit? What's that the other fake bullshit thing? NFTs, right? That's the other like fucking fake scam. Buying an NFT. What the fuck are you buying? There's nothing there. Like, I don't know. Crypto is 50% shit and 50% fuck. Partially, Melpo. It's more like 33% shit, 33% load, and 33% fuck. Because it's a shitload of fuck. So you gotta have all of the major components. NFTs are dead now. I hope so. Doodly do indeed for 8-bit gamers. You make NFTs not flushable turds. Yeah, I've done that. Culinary says basically the good use of is simplifying bank-to-bank transfers in a fast and secure way. It's all dog shit and a waste. I concur. You think you'd be happier with $1? Same. Isn't the latest scam generative AI? Yeah, there's going to be an AI coin next. It'll be worth its weight in a Twitch bit. At least the Twitch bit is you're just converting it from dollars and it's still going to... It's just Twitch takes their cut of it. But a Twitch bit is always the same value unless Twitch decides it's not, and Twitch will tell you if that's going to be the case. Bob says that Bitcoin was created the market when the banks were bailed out and the people were given the bill. Maybe that's how it all started. 69% fuck. All right, I'll give you that, Melpo. It's 69% fuck for sure. Send $1 to sorry, dude. NFTs bandwagon seems that it went down, but now you're getting Ethereum, which you could use for distributed computing. It's still a form of currency. What bits are? And sports gambling apps. What's up, Mystic the Urge? Well, we started talking about how my job is crushing my soul, and I might have to cancel streams here and there for the next month and a half to 2 months because this time of year sucks for me, but it's extra sucky this year. But I'm not leaving. It just means I might be canceling stuff here and there. But then we started talking about cryptocurrency, and then that led to talking about NFTs, and then that led to Rig looking for juicy gossip. I'm not leaving! And then Bob came in here, and that's what happened. Yeah, Mystic Beards, that's what we've been talking about for the last half hour, exactly that. It's extra worse this year. So I just want everyone to know, because I've been canceling a few streams, like I canceled Monday night, I canceled Thursday night. Yeah, we're talking. Mystic the Urge is literally recapping everything we've been talking about. Good job, Mystic the Urge. It's like you watch the VOD. But so, wait! No, Chuckman! If you canon me, I can't recap Mystic the Urge's recap! Now he'll never know. Chuckman, you canon my brain causing me pain. Now we need grog, lift all the fog. But I let the fight's another game, you hearties. I don't know about that, Dan. I thought the same thing, and then I watched her like talking about it on X. Like she did a oh man, what's going on here? She did a like a, I don't know what the hell they call it, Spaces or something, and she was like talking to people, and they're like, you know, this is bullshit and this is a scam. She's like, it's not a scam, everything's perfectly fine. And I don't know, I was listening to her, and up until this point, I just thought it was kind of funny, the whole Hawk Tua thing. But now I'm like, dude, that's the whole thing is just so dumb. Like I would never have bought that coin. But then I don't even think she knew what the hell she was doing when she even got into it. She probably thought it was just a big joke. But there are some laws about that. So the whole thing's ridiculous. But I really think she should have stayed away from doing that. We'll wait for my return once Christmas season is over. Thanks, Chris Miyakimo. But I'm still gonna, like I said, for right now, I'm still gonna treat it like I'm streaming my normal schedule. And if you see I have to cancel this and that and the other some days, and you'll know what it is. You were streaming today in Gen X VR was telling you the news, so you looked it up. Oh, about the Hawk Tua girl. If you think retail workflows normally, try it when you're autistic. Bright fluorescent lights, noises for small talk with customers, and many other things. Although I've never been formally diagnosed, I would near guarantee you that I am somewhere on the spectrum. When you take the sum, I think I'm very high functioning, but like I don't like making small talk. Do you know when I'm not at work, I don't even like calling in like food for delivery. When I can, I have my wife do it. Like I don't like interacting. I don't like loud noises either. I do on stream. But like sometimes I get startled very easily. The certain sounds, the sound of chewing upsets me, and certain like clanks, and like I'm really, you get into my brain. I got a lot of that stuff. I've just decided a long time ago. I was like, I could probably take a test and find out, but I'm like, what would it matter? What does it change for me? Not that it doesn't matter, but for me, like I'm thinking to myself, like, what's it matter for me to know or not know? Like I know that my brain is different than a lot of people's. And it's like, to me, I'm like, I'll never ask. I'll never ask for a test. I don't want to label myself, you know what I mean? And it's different for everybody. That's just how I operate. Gamers Upland says, good investment. Analysts are projecting cannons to go up 200% exactly. You're going to be stinking and rich. K-Dog Prime has a joke. Let's hear it. Hopefully we'll be able to get a proper diagnosis with all the extra time I'm about to have. Oh, God. Nah, I don't think I'm ever going to ask. Laszlo says cryptocurrencies are not feasible as actual currencies and are just glorified security derivatives. I would agree, and hope you're doing well, Laszlo, Silas. Faramir, why am I diagnosing you? What's my least favorite Star Wars character? Jar Jar Binks. Misa's annoying as fuck. Culinary Disasters says could help you strategize around it. I mean, I'm already strategizing around it as if it's true, without knowing it's true. I feel like as long as I just treat it like it is, but I don't know that it is definitively, it won't give me like I think it would mess with my mind a lot if I got a formal diagnosis. That comes to doing the same thing for so long. That's a good point. To each his own, getting diagnosed with world changing for you. Day you stop masking to better your level. That's awesome. I think everyone just handles things different ways. Like for me, like I agree that the first step in fixing a problem or fixing whether it's a problem or not, some people don't view it as a problem, right? It may not be you or me, but the first step in like making something better, if you want it to be better, you want something to be different, is to admit that there's something happening. And for me, you know, I know there is, but like I think about all the things I've ever accomplished, and none of it was ever accomplished by somebody telling me this is how it is, and this is what you got going on, and this is what you need to do. And I realized my whole life, almost never for me has it worked. It's different for everyone. I'm glad it worked for you, CXHO, but I think it's awesome. But for me, I have always been at my best when I don't, when I go my own way. Like, I've been told so many things in my life. You'll never do this. You'll never be that. You'll never go here. You'll never go anywhere. You'll never, like, management, I got laughed at. Like, I remember, like, they're like, you'd be a manager? Like, I remember when I started with this company, not at the very, near the very beginning, like maybe 2001, I was talking to my manager, and one of the assistant managers, I thought had thought, the world of me, because I thought I was doing a good job. And the manager goes to me, so what do you think Manager X thinks about you? And I said, I think he thinks pretty highly of me. And he looks me in the eye, he says, actually, he thinks you're a boob. That's what he told me. He thinks you're a boob. And then proceeded to just say how, like, I'm always bumbling around. I don't know what I'm doing. I can't concentrate on anything. I can't multitask. That was true. That was the only thing that was true. And I just said, fuck it. I'm just as capable as anybody else. Just got to do it a little bit differently. And I became a manager. And I did it. So, again, everybody's different. But I don't want to label. I'm not, like, literally, I go very... We're going to get bad in the weeds. I might start pissing people off if we go too deep here. But, like, you'll notice I purposely leave, like, the only labels you'll ever hear me talk about are what games I like. Like, you'll never hear me, like I'm not going to, and again, this is my choice. Like, I'm not going to put up here, like, I'm this or I'm that, I have this, I have that, I can't think of myself like that. You know who I am? I'm Zophar. I'm the emulator guy. And I play fun games and bad games, and I make people laugh, I make people cry. I want people to cry with me or scream with me or yell at me or cry for me or laugh at me. Like, but I want you to have fun. I want you to feel, all kinds of different emotions on the stream with me. Like, that's who I am. That's what I do. All the rest of the shit, whatever I do or don't have, if I am on the autism spectrum, if I do have Asperger's, so the fuck what? Who the fuck cares? I still do. I still do what needs to be done. I still support my family. I live, I have a mortgage, I drive, I have a wife, I have a son. Like, I fucking did it, So, yeah, that's what I think. There's no shame in any of those labels. There's no shame in any of those diagnoses. But for me specifically, I am going to go my own way. We can call it, whatever it is, but it's not going to stop me. Does that make sense? And it's not meant to make I don't want you to feel bad or be, I am certain I share a lot of the same types of things as everyone in here. But I just, for my brain, for me to be able to function and me to be able to succeed, I have to just push past all of it and just say, I'm going to fucking do it, That's all. Yeah, I hear what you're saying there for sure, RPG Capper. A lot of people don't understand how our brains will work, but I always try to find a way to make it work. Like, I remember I was talking to my I promise we're gonna play something tonight, by the way. We are gonna play a game, but I was talking to yeah, boobs are great. That's true. I was talking to my manager just today actually, and we were and it's very interesting when my manager has to coach or train me or whatever. There's everyone else I work with, and then there's me. And the thing that's good with me is I've always felt that I'm very self-aware. Like, I'm also going bald, which is annoying as shit, but that's besides the point. See, self-aware. But I'm very self-aware. Like, I know that sometimes I'll react, like when I get really stressed and anxious, like I'll tend to I'll go 1,000 miles a minute, and I gotta do this, and I gotta do that, and then someone will call me and I'll be like, oh shit, and like the stuff you see me do on stream when I'm doing bad in the game, and then chat's rolling on by, and alerts are going, and you see me doing that, I ham it up, some of it, but some of it is not. Some of it is real, and that's kind of the fun of the stream is, if I've succeeded, hopefully you'll never quite know when it's real and when it's for funsies. And if you do realize when it's real, then I've gone over the edge and I need to chill out. I need to pull it back. Like when I was playing Battletoads, that was bad. Growing up in the 80s, same. When ASD was still highly shamed, it was hard for you. So let me tell you a quick story about that. I don't know if I ever told this one on stream before. I might have once, I might not have. So back in the 80s, my elementary school had a program. I don't think schools do this anymore. See, there's that word again. But I went to one that had a program. It was known as MG. That's what people called it. MG or MGP, which stood for Mentally Gifted Program. Has anyone ever heard of anything like that before? A mentally gifted program? So what this was so you've heard of this, yeah. So I went there at a time where everyone would test for this program to discover if your IQ, which IQ itself is, anyways, it would determine based on this test you would take if you were mentally gifted or not. Okay. So you called it GATE, yeah. For Philly, we called it MG or MGP. So I went, because my parents took me there, and I think it was in second grade that I got tested. It might have been first grade or second grade, first or second. And they tested me, and I didn't get in. The tester told my parents that I didn't do well on the test, and I appeared very bored during it. And I kept looking around the room and here and there and back, and I couldn't concentrate on anything. So unfortunately, Mr. and Mrs. blah, 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 Mr. and Mrs. Zophar, your son is not mentally gifted. Your son is going to be in the standard program. And I remember every Tuesday, 90% of the class would be in MGP, and there were 4 or 5 of us left behind that would just sit in the class for hours and do nothing but maybe play with a couple of the toys in the room or grab a book from the front. At least in first and I think it was second grade. There were like a couple of blocks and stuff, which was silly because we were like, how old were we then? 7 or 8. And then there were some like little children's books. And the teacher was always really quiet. You couldn't talk to the other students. And it was so bullshit. So here we go again. I talk like Phenomenon's brought this up. I have all of the classic components of ADHD, but I've never officially asked for the diagnosis because I don't want it. All right, I was looking around the room bored. I remember I kept wondering where the fuck my parents were because I hate labels, but I know anxiety is the one thing I did get diagnosed with. I didn't ask for that fucking diagnosis. That was given to me during a session a few years back, and I was like, I really didn't want to know that, but I knew it. It's like you know it, but you don't want to know it. So that's the only thing I've ever been diagnosed with because they thrust it on me. But like that's what it was. I couldn't take the test. I was worried, where the fuck are my parents? And everything's worrisome, and where am I? And what's the strange room? And it had nothing to do with my being intelligent or not intelligent. But this was how it was. So the point is, you overcome it. You don't let it stop you. You overcome it. I said, fuck it, whatever. Let the kids be in their fucking MG program. I don't give a shit. You know what I was doing? I was thinking about, I can't wait till the next time I go to computer lab, because we had computer lab back then when people didn't own computers. I didn't even own a computer until I was 14 years old. And I had a 286 that my parents got second hand from a friend. And I taught myself shit. I taught myself how to use that computer. I taught myself how to program in HTML when I was 16. And I taught myself some Pascal and some C, and I taught myself how to build a computer, and I fucked a whole bunch of them up, but I never made that mistake again. That was PC days back then, Rig, and I had my PC. So that's what we did. RPG Copper says your dad refused to let you get a diagnosis of your condition. He says you take regular classes with the rest of your classmates. Yeah, it's just a wild thing. It's like throughout history, no one's really known what to do with those of us who are a little different. And I can't tell you what's best for everybody. I just know the best thing for me is just no label. Don't put me in any kind of bucket and let me overcome it. And that is how I do. I do really well when people think I can't do something, and I go and I do it. So that's me. That's what I did. And I'm I'm grateful for all the people I've had in my life over the years that, that did encourage me. There weren't a lot, but there were some. Right? My parents, always told me, you can do whatever you want to do. If you want to do it, go do it. Even though they didn't always know the things, right, or have the knowledge, they knew that if I wanted to do something, I should go and figure it out and do it. And that was awesome. Thief Slade says you were diagnosed early with ADHD, but ended up being a lack of interest in school subjects. Yeah, doctors and counselors, and they don't always know everything. They're human beings just like me and you. What's up, Cobra? Don't worry, I'm not leaving. We're just having some real talk tonight. We haven't done one of these streams like ever. And I needed to just get some work stuff and stuff off my chest. And we talk. By the way, you should all follow Cobra Commander when you're all done following Rig, because they're both awesome streamers. They're both members of the Zophar's Domain stream team. You should also follow Cybertruck Ralph. I feel bad. I'm not shouting anybody out tonight. My brain is all over the place. Cobra Commander. I hope you're doing well. Cobra is dope. But no, we're still, like I said, we're still gonna stream. Pretty much we're gonna do
the weeds.
Oh, we are deep in the weeds, Tsunami Demon. Basically, I'll do almost anything and overcome anything other than December. I ain't doing that shit. I'll do everything else though. But we're not. Remember, I told you I don't like labeling. I don't like pigeonholing myself. So there will be no December. Might do a Maxember. Maybe we'll do Maxember. No you. You're enjoying learning about such an icon in the Nation Domain. I appreciate you, Thief Slade, but I'm no icon. I was in the right place at the right time, and I surrounded myself with some really awesome people. What's up, Thrasher? Welcome on in. When you watched Neon Arcade and you saw Zophar's Domain, you're like, wait a minute, it's so cool to get to know my face. I appreciate that, Thrasher. We actually have, here's a shameless plug real quick. I have a YouTube video up, which is a series that I'm trying to get off the ground. Eventually, we'll finish episode 2. But it's called Zophar's Retro Rewind, and it's like a retrospective on the Zophar's Domain days. There's only one episode so far. I swear episode 2 is almost done. As soon as G. Levy finishes that last couple of minutes, we'll be done. But you check it out when you get time. It's a really cool watch. The episode 1 is about the old emulation streaming show that I had back in the late 90s, using real video way before Twitch or any of that. Your friend is playing King's Quest 1 for December. Is King's Quest 1 the King's Quest that has the ridiculous Rumpelstiltskin riddle? Zofloaf. I would do anything for Twitch, but I won't do that. I appreciate you, Thief Slade. Appreciate your support. Vecco says you have to type everything in King's Quest 1. Yeah, it's all command line. Until what was it, like 4 or 5? I think it was all like that. It was all text typing. If you play everything in Nesticle, is that December? That's a good point, Adrian Bauer. I guess it kind of would be if you're playing it in DOS. If you're using Nesticle 95, then I don't think it would count, right? Thanks, Steve said. Yeah, Moogie was awesome. You know, Moogie, I don't know if we ever talked about this, but Moogie, the original website for Shining Force Central, do you remember what it was in the late 90s when she started it? It wasn't ShiningForceCentral.com in the very beginning. Do you remember what it was? A little trivia. I was going to cover this in a Zophar's Retro Rewind episode. We will eventually. What's up, Super Gears? But do you know what it was, Thief Slade? The original URL? Let's see if you know. I do. It is doodly, it's doodly doodle 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 doo. The URL to Shining Force Central, because Thief Slade mentioned that me and Moogie were super important to Thief Slade's life. You do remember it. All right then. ShiningForceCentral.zophar.net was the original URL. We hosted Moogie. I was happy to do it. I love the Shining Force series. Doodly. Oh, well, now you know. Stanzoba says you don't know if it was the same thing, but when you were 5, you were sent to a special needs school because you couldn't read, so you went to it for a year, and then you went into kindergarten when you were 6. Gotcha. Like dyslexia type stuff? Melpo says ZD, Shining Force Central, and fantasy anime led to great times for you. Fantasy anime I didn't really... I wasn't into anime back at that time. I didn't get into anime until, like, I don't know, maybe 2002, 2003. It was a little bit after I left Zophar's Domain, and then I really started, like, the first anime I ever watched, believe it or not, because it wasn't like stuff like you'd think. It wasn't Ninja Scroll, it wasn't Vampire Hunter D. I guess you could consider Dragon Ball Z kind of anime, so really it would be Dragon Ball Z. But the first one I ever watched, and I don't think I have it down here, it's in a box with all my other DVDs, was an anime called Elfen Lied. And then Dot Hack was the other one. I got them around the same time. Dot Hack, Sign, and Elfen Lied were actually the first animes I watched in the early to mid 2000s. Yep, Elfen Lied was crazy. Like, that was a crazy anime to get started with, right? And then right after that, I remember watching Gantz. Remember Gantz with the giant ball? Yeah, Elfen Lied's wild. Gantz is wild. Yeah, they're both actually big mind fucks. Dot Hack Sign was fun. Makes you ever think the term vector. Yeah, exactly. I had a great soundtrack. I love the soundtrack to Elfen Lied. My favorite here. Let me pause the music real quick so I can there's a couple that are really good, but I love the one that goes den 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 bow wow wow bow 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 bow. Let me see if I can find it on my computer here. I think I have it. Let's see. Is it this one? No, that's the intro music. That one's good too, though. Let me see if I can. Do I still have? Hold on. Bum 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 bum. Oh, I think I found it. I think it's. Is it this one? No. This one? No. This one? This one? Oh, this is the other really good one, actually. This one right here. The one that goes. Bow, wow, 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 wow. That one, yeah. This one's good too. Yeah, this one's called, I think it's called Heiji. And then the one I was talking about, was it Katsubo? Was that the one I was talking about? Let me see. Yeah, that is that one. Boom, 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 boom. You have the collector's edition of Gantz Deckard Bane. What's the difference between the two? Since Opus is not dyslexia, as far as you know, is undiagnosed, same with ADD, now called ADHD. Yeah, I know what you're talking about then. I got you. You need to rewatch it. Oh, it's so good. Don't walk down a dark alley with that one. No, definitely not. There's another really good one I like. I think it's called Yuso Sora. But let me let this play for a second because it's really good. Doodly. Anyways, here's Yuso Sora. Doodle, doodle, doodle. This one's good too. There's a lot of good ones. It's in the black sphere. Oh, that's awesome. I wish I had that. That'd be so cool. You do like some Shonen Jump anime intros? Oh, like Death Note, which is my favorite anime of all time. That was Shonen Jump, right? Doodle, doodle, doodle. Let's see. Do I have the Gantz soundtrack? Let me go see if I have it. Wah, 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 wah. Do I have Gantz? I don't think I have Gantz. No, I don't have it. But I do have Death Note. I bet you could figure out my favorite tracks on Death Note. Here's my favorite one. This is probably everyone's favorite one. You all know this one, right? If you know anime, you have to know this. Doodle 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 dee. Yep, L's theme. Doodle 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 dee. A doodle doodle. Oh, so Malpo, I've thought about some of that stuff. Like Elfen Lied would be one, Gantz would be another. Like there's a few. High School of the Dead could be fun. But I don't know what Discord's rule is with R-rated stuff. Which, I mean, they also have a rule about piracy, so whatever. But nobody cares. But, like, in terms of, like, do they care about M-ratedness? Like, you know what's in Elfen Lied. You watched it, you know what I'm talking about. So, like, would that be, Death Note would be alright in terms of rating. Because Death Note's basically the equivalent of, like, PG-13. TV-14, like I think.
Butter, creamy peanut butter, chunky peanut butter too.
Ooh, thanks for the peanut butter. How we doing, man? Happy Big Friday. What's up, The Retro J? We're talking about peanut butter and Death Note. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Doodle, 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 doo. Doodle, 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 dee. Oh, doodle, 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 dee. You think there wouldn't be any real issue? I'll research it. because that could be fun. But that would probably have to be like I'm either gonna replace a stream with that, or it would be after the holidays, because I don't think I have the bandwidth, would say, not internet bandwidth, the Zophar bandwidth to add in a movie, like a show or a movie night right now. So it'd probably be like a January, February thing, but we could consider that. That'd be fun. Oh, I appreciate it more. Yeah, we're not stopping the stream, just you might see cancellations more often for a little bit until I can get past the holidays, because it really sucks. Oh, I love Full Metal Alchemist is great. I would say Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is the better anime, but Full Metal Alchemist probably has the better soundtrack in most ways, except I do love the intro of Brotherhood. Stopping the stream, I haven't started yet. Friday's your only day off this month? Oh, then you understand. Anywho, so yeah, Full Metal Alchemist here. Let me tell you which ones I really like from there. Full Metal. I like the one in Brotherhood that goes, I don't know what the Japanese words are anymore, but it's like doodle doodle do. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Dude. Oh, here it is. I think I found it. Nope, that's not it. Do I not have it? Maybe I don't have it. Oh, wait. I think it's this. It's this one. Nope, it's not that. It's not that either. That's the original Full Metal Alchemist. Where the hell is... There it is. I found it. Doodle 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 dee. This one right here. Doodle 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 dee doodle dee. Wow wow wow. Yeah, that's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That's my favorite tune from Brotherhood. Do 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 do. I said it's doodly doodle 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 doo. Yeah, this is good. And lists Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood as the greatest anime of all time. I don't know about that. It's amazing, but I would say Death Note, for me, is the greatest anime of all time. It's definitely top 10 for me. Even your mom's into Full Metal Alchemist. I agree that the first part of Full Metal Alchemist was awesome, but somewhere around like the middle, I think when the manga overtook it, or rather the show overtook the manga. Let me turn it off. I think is where it kind of lost steam. But I'll tell you what there's a bunch of tracks I love from Full Metal Alchemist, but there's this one track that I just loved I think it's called Tobiro no Mikoe, and it's like this part in the episode where I forget the muscular dude's name, but he like comes out and he rescues them, like when you think that maybe they're dead. I can't remember if it was Alfred or what are their names again? It's Edward, Elric, and Alphonse, right? Edward and Alphonse. Do you know the scene I'm talking about? And this was the music behind it. Armstrong. Alex Louis Armstrong. There you go. This one right here. Doodle 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 doodly doo. Doodly doo doo. Yeah, I love this song. I don't know the words, but I'm out of grog. BRB, need grog. Okay. It really does. Yeah, but they put this, the first time they used this song was in that part at the end of episode, I don't remember which one it was anymore, but like literally as he comes out there, I think he's like holding one of them, the music just hits, and it's such a good end. This is Full Metal Alchemist, Mr. Eridan. No gaming. I finally got old and grew up. Now, we never do like a just chatting stream, so I'm like, let's just do one. I didn't even change the category. We're still streaming in retro. It's okay. I'm playing retro anime themes, so it's okay, right? Kobira no Meko. No, you're good, Mr. Aaron. Yeah, little Full Metal Alchemist action. I am a retro streamer, so that could mean all kinds of retro. Retro games, retro movies, retro music, retro anime. So there you go. A doodle doodle. So that's good. And then there's... Here, hold on a second here. We didn't get to listen to the other Death Note track that I really love. Let's see if I can find it. Like, there's one other track that I just absolutely go crazy over. That's just so... There's a lot of them, but let me see if I can find it. That's a good one, but that's not the one. That's also good. That's also good. Oh, so let's talk about Light Yagami real quick. Since we have mentioned about not being able to stand Light Yagami. So Light Yagami is evil. Light Yagami is very entitled. But Light Yagami just wanted to, make the world a better place. And if he had never come, upon that notebook, he probably would have, gotten a great job and had a great career and had a great life. And the notebook ruined him. It brought out the worst in him. Like, it was there already, like that tendency. But, a lot of people have that tendency and never act on it because you can't act on it most of the time. But the notebook let him. But yeah, for me, that battle between Light and L was just epic, and like how it kept twisting and spiraling. Sure, it lost some steam, I think, towards the end a bit, but still, like, just to find out, like, once he's exhausted. Well, if you've never seen it, I don't want to spoil it, but it's kind of sad at the end. I was very sad, because like you have to know, like, no one wins. Like, there's no winning in that scenario. Like, everyone basically loses. Most recent anime you've watched and liked was Standalone Complex. Never seen that one. What that one's about? What's that one about? You like Overlord? That one time you were reincarnated as a slimy slime. All right. So there you go. So that's what's going on. That's the talk. No, I'm not leaving. Work is brutal. I'm gonna have to cancel streams here and there till the holidays are over. Appreciate you all understanding. And that is the extent of what we'll chat about tonight. All right, now what? We got to play a game now. Do rerun streams? Would you watch them? Dungeon Meshi's good so far. Does anyone watch rerun streams? All right, we're gonna do something different. I'm gonna get. Does anybody care if I play something like ridiculous? You won't care, right? I'm not promising we're gonna get anywhere in this game. I've never beaten it. But I wanna do something just goofy and off the cuff. Are we all okay with that? You didn't know it was a gaming stream? Like if you had the very first stream. Oh, I save every stream, Super Gear. I have every single one. I have all the VODs. Doing the obvious. Thank you for redeeming the voice of Zophar. We'll get that redemption for you now.
Zophar, your twisted words don't scare us. We will not allow you to pervert this world with your evil. Your game's up.
I wish to watch my Irish wristwatch.
Your tongue is showing so I must do nothing.
It's a fucking wizard! No!
But yar! No! But yar, Super Gear, thanks for redeeming the piratey hat for and we're getting retro with this pirate hat. Remember this one, everybody? The chair continues to be high, says I, but while 'tis true that my debauchery was me way of compensating, the rum may always be gone, and I may be the worst pirate ye ever heard of. Ye have heard of me. All right. So, there we go. Say it quickly, it's a tongue twister. It might be. We're gonna get silly. We're gonna get silly now, everybody. Oh yeah, we're getting silly. Doodly doodly doo. It's doodly doo. Doodly doodle doo. It's doodly. It's doodly. So let's see. When did Rambo come out? Was this 88 or 89? Release date. Oh, it was 1987 in Japan and 88 in North America. Okay. So 1988 here. Doodly-doo. We're going to play Rambo for the NES, because why not? I like the music. It reminds me of Zelda 2. Melba says there should be a redeem to let the sound effects get deep fried by the voice of Zophar signal chain. We should do that. Daggerbane says for a second he thought I was about to play Super Dodgeball. You missed the subject of the stream? We were just chatting. We were talking about my job and how it's sucky right now and blah blah blah. It is doodle-doodle-doo. Oh, we got to do a Dance Dance Revolution stream, by the way. We did hit our sub goal a few days ago, so we definitely got to do that. Do you want the green screen up or do you not? And do you want me to use this camera or do you want me to use the shitty Elgato, which is supposed to be better but makes me look washed out? But then this is shitty too because this makes me look yellowish orange. What's better, this or this? This or this? This? You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, and you can get with that. Your favorite, the best death face in all the lands. Need some more grog here. Yeah, I don't know. I think all my cameras suck. Or you can go with USA. Colonel Troutman visits Rambo in the military prison. Rambo, I want to send you on a mission. It's dangerous, but you'll be free if you succeed. Our men are still missing. In a jungle in Vietnam, we believe they are alive, prisoners of the enemy. Your mission is to sneak into the enemy camp and find them. Are you up to it? I'm not afraid of death. Or, I feel better in prison. Of course we're going to say I feel better in prison. But it's up to you. The game doesn't start until you say yes. The Wellsish. What's up, Wellsish? Should all go follow Wellsish. He's a great streamer, great speedrunner. I think he's been playing a little, I feel like he returned to Ninja Gaiden for Master System a little bit there. Is that, was I seeing that right, Wellsish? Wellsish helped to speedrun us to affiliate back in 2022. It is true. Nice! Alright. But I feel better in prison. But it's up to you. The game doesn't start till you choose yes. But I want to stay in prison. Alright, fine. I'm not afraid of death. It's Derby Rambo. Good. I'll make the arrangements. Doodle doodle doo. But it is a thou must situation for sure, Tavern Cat. Doodly 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 doodle 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 doo. Doodle doodle doo. Doodly 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 doodle doodle doodle. I'm not sure what's a door and what's not a door because everything looks the same. Doodly doodly. I'm Erickson. Glad to work with you. Okay. Rambo, forget about your absurd hand-to-hand fighting. Military technology will work best. Go to the hangar. Okay. Doodle doodle doo. And it just loops. Explain to me how this makes any sense. Like, I don't understand how... it's been so many years since I played this. Like, you have to, like, change direction. Otherwise, you're just going to keep going on the same screen, like, over and over. S lets you move south. Yeah, it's the cardinal directions. Let's talk to this dude. I'm Commander Murdoch. We want you to get into enemy territory and take photographs of the POW camp. You're not to engage the enemy. Photos? I'll rescue him? I repeat, you're not to engage the enemy. Go to the weapons center and get ready. Doodle doodle doo. Doodle doodle doo. Doodally doodally doodally. Here we go. I picked some weapons for your mission. Go to Troutman. Sweet! Now it's nighttime. We have daggers. And that is it. Doodle 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 doodle. Doodle doodle doo. Looks like Russian attack, but bad. Rambo don't do photography. Oh my god, this guy. We've got no time. Go to Troutman soon. Doodle doodle door. Alright, here's Troutman. There's a contact man, Co, over there. He'll guide you in the jungle. You've got 36 hours to get in, complete your assignment, and get out alive. If you get in trouble, try to reach the extraction site marked on the map. Rambo, good luck. Doodle yourself around. He'll take photos of It looks like a Bob Ross painting with happy little trees and happy little mountains. Doodly, doodle, doodle, doo. F. Uh-oh. Doodly. Fuck. Well, at least we're getting experience. Fuck.
Oh, no, not the beast! Not the beast!
Damn. A doodly, a doodly. What the fuck? Doodle F. Your friend used to sing that this game really sucks. Oh, let me try it. Hold on, give me a second here. Doodly. Fuck. This game really sucks. This game really sucks. Really sucks. You know, I don't know. I like the promise of this game. I don't know if I like the game itself when I actually try to get anywhere in it, because I never can. But I want to like this game, because it seems like the kind of game I'd like. Because I like Zelda 2, and it's got a lot of, like, Zelda 2 feeling elements to it. But, like, this is what happens every time. Like, I never can hit the enemies properly. Like, the knife sucks, there's not a lot of ammo, like, fuck. Oh, the music is super duper awesome and doodly. You're expecting Rambo to be more like Contra? It's definitely got Zelda 2 feels. Doodly 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 doodle doodle doodle. Let's talk to Doodle Dude. Doodle doodle dude. You're outsiders, aren't you? Oh my god, it's Sergeant Slaughter, everybody! Did LJN make this? I don't know. Is this an LJN? Is this an LJN special? Sorry, we can't allow strangers to get on a boat. So what do I do? What do I doodly 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 do? Doodle doo. He will not let me on his fucking boat. On his fucking boat. Doodly doodly doodly. Yeah, he won't let me on it. Alright, that means we have to find somebody that will help us get on it. I feel like there's a girl you have to get. I can't remember her name. Doodle yourself around. Doodle your fuck a fuck. Doodly. Doodle doodle doo. Oh. Dordle dordle door. Dordle dordle door. Dordly. Damn it. What the fuck? Doodle doodly. How do I get life back? Oh, I can just do that. Okay. What if I go southy south? Doodly doo. Doodle doodly. Doodle doodly. Oh my god. Chat. Oh my god. The flat earthers were right. Ah! Dude, I'm gonna walk off the edge of the world. Oh my god. Christopher Columbus had it wrong. Jesus. Oh, my knife did level up. You're right. Sweet. Is that all that ever levels, is your knife? Dordle, dordle, door. You knew they were right. This proves it. God damn it. Doodly. Bob must be doing Snoopy dances right now. The conspiracy theorists were actually right. Rambo out there rewriting the history books. Doodly. Basically, yes. You think I kneel there to go to the mansion? Ah, that's Castlevania 2! Dordle, dordly. Dordle, dordly. Ah! Doodly, doodly, doodly. Oh, doodle, doodly. Doodle, doodly. Doodly. Uh-oh. I might have to heal soon. Exactly, Melpo. I'm gonna skip the north side. I'm on the east bank, I'm on the west bank. I'm on the east side, I'm on the west side. Alright, we have no choice. We have to do it. I'm gonna use knives now. Doodly. Doodle doodly. Doodle doodly. A doodly. A doodle fuck. Doodly. Doodle doodly. Fuck. Doodly.
Stop Eldorado!
Doodly fuck. Oh, it's doodly door. Doodle doodle doo. The thing is, oh fuck. How do I, what do I press? Oh, it worked. Okay. Oh fuck, there's a Jaguar war. Why are there Jaguars in this game? Were there Jaguars in Rambo? First Blood? The Blood? Doodle F-A-Lee. Doodle doodle-dee. Doodle doodle-dee. Oh fuck, we're here again. F. Damn it. Oh, no problem, Buzzing Frog. This game, it sucks real bad. This game, it sucks real bad. Tiger, Jaguar war. Dude, we're in a different spot now. What the cock? What the ass? Oh my god. Doodly. Doodle doodle doo. Doodly. Doodle doodly. Doodle doodly. 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 Doodle doodly. Does anybody know where to go? Oh god. I abbered when I should have cadavered. Yeah, it's Rambo, the movie, the game, the movie. Doodle doodly. Doodle doodly. It's doodly. Doodly. Yeah, chat, I don't know. I don't know where the game wants me to go. There's nowhere to go. Doodly. Doodle doodle doo. Speaking of popcorn mail, with the amazing Jenny Steigel in her first appearance as the voice of the credit song. I don't think she actually played a character. Doodle doodle. Press up on the N. Yeah, that'll take me north. Oh, I biffed it. Thanks for the submit a sound, Melpa. We'll get that for you probably when I'm off on Sunday. I have a lot of sound effects to go through. I haven't talked to Jenny Steigel in a little while, and I feel weird asking her for the burps, so we could either hang on to the burps, or I can just refund them, and whenever Jenny Steigel,
What's good, bro?
if she does eventually record it, I'll put them up there, and maybe we'll do that. I don't want to bother. I know she's busy. Doodly. We are back here. Went the wrong way. Doodly. Fuck! Doodly.
Get away!
We are going the
Oh
wrong
my
fucking
god!
way. What am I doing wrong, everybody? Doodly. Doodle, doodly. Fuck. Doodly. Doodle, doodle, doo. Doodly. God, I hate the AI on these enemies. We are indeed going around in circles. They're more like rectangles, but point taken. Doodly. Doodly. Doodle doodly. Doodle doodly. A doodly. A doodly. Why am I so stuck? 'Cause I don't give a fuck. And where is Chuck, man? With the cannon. Hey, we're somewhere new. I'm kidding, Chuck, man. Do not redeem the shitty effect, or I will be besect. Fuck! Not the right way. Doodly. Doodle, doodle, doo. Doodle, doodle, doo. Doodle, doo. Wait! No, Thorin! Why is it that when I pause the game, Rambo's legs keep running? I'll never know why. Thorin cannon, my brain causing me pain, and now we need grog to lift all the fog. But I live to fight another day, me hearties. We're gonna have to add to the cannon now. The cannon. Okay, we added to the cannon. The cannon has been added. I don't think we added to the cannon earlier when Chuckman got me, so we'll add a second cannon. How many virtual concussion hits is that? 486 virtual concussions to the brain. It's a 486 DX2. But why is Rambo seriously keep doing that? And why is it not? It's night. It's not nighttime anymore. Does Rambo never sleep? Like really, man? Really? Doodle doodle doo. Whatever. The checkpoint should be right here. Dude, I don't know. What? Why is that not the checkpoint? Why is this the wrong way? What am I doing wrong here? Doodle doodle-lee. Doodle doodle-lee. Doodle-lee. Doodly-doo. Doodly-doo. Oh, wrap your doodle around. Wrap your doodle around. Doodle-lee. Doodle-doodle-doo. Oh shit, it didn't actually kill him. Doodle-doodle-lee. Doodle-doodle-lee. Doodle-lee. Hope this is the right way, or they'll be held to pay. Doodle-doo. Hey, it's her. It's the girl. All right. I'm Code. You did not expect a woman. Would you like to know something? Who are you? Where's Zophar? What's up, cheater? It is I. It is the Zophar. I just didn't feel like putting up my green screen tonight. What can I say? It's Doodly. Where's the camp? What do you think about me? I'm gonna say that. What? You look good. Hey. The camp is located in the jungle to the east of the river. Jungle to the east of the river. So we got to get back to that place. I've arranged a boat. Let's go to the dock. Doodle doodle-lee. Doodle doodle-lee. Doodally 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 doodle doodle doodle. So there's a continue option, but when do you even get a password in this game? Doodally doodally. Is it when you die? Doodle 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 doodle. Wrap your doodle around. Wrap your doodle around. Doodle fuck. Ooh, we got arrows. Oh, dordle, dordle. You're getting agoraphobia from my background? You love how she glitches through the logs? Yeah, she does. Dordle, dordle, door. Now we have to go back to Sergeant Slaughter. That's right. Hi, Sergeant Slaughter. Oops. Okay. What? You should know us. We want to get on the boat. Here's money. It's the greatest dialogue I've ever read. Okay. Get on, hurry. Really? He's just like, okay. Get on, hurry. All right, I'm hurrying. Jeebus. Grab the red bottle. Post the sound Discord and Wave. You had it on hand, but you can't really get the right phone because you're trying to interact. That's okay. We can work with Wave. Doo-da-dee-doo, doodle-doodle-doo. Rambo and Co. on the boat. All right, we're on the boat. Dude, it's Sergeant Slaughter. Clearly it's Sergeant Slaughter. Look. Can I talk to him? Nope. What does this pendant mean? It brings me good luck. Rambo, keep this pendant. Please take care of it. Now, here we are. We'll have to walk from here to the camp. Dordle, dordle, door. Now, here we are. She's just repeating herself. If I go down here, what happens? Okay, I probably don't want to do that. I can't even talk to dude. How do I get to the camp? Do I just like this? Doo-da-dee-doo-da-dee-doo-doo-doo-doo. Just go here. Dordly, dordly, door. Dordly, dordly, door. Doodle, fuck. Oh my god, this enemies, man. Here's money's your love language. Good evening, Dr. King. Doodle doodle-dee. Doodle-lee. Lottie freaking da. So how are we all doing? What do I call an army of babies? What do you call an army of babies, Dr. King? You just use the throwing knives on the piranhas? Yeah, that's a good idea. Doodle doodle-dee. Doodly. Fuck. Damn it, they take multiple hits. Ooh, but they get 5 experience. Oh, doodle yourself around. Doodle. Oh my god, is it an ostrich? Why is there an ostrich in the water? Where even are we? Can we go here? Doodle yourself around. Nothing makes me feel more macho than punching bugs bigger than my fists. The devs, probably. A squadron. Is that the answer? Oh, infantry. Hey! Yeah, none of these are the right way. That's a good ram shot, though. Doodly. Doodle doodly. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. A doodly. Why do I feel like we're just going in circles again? Oh my god. That is a quality joke, I'll give you that. Dordle, dordally. Dordally. Does anybody know where the fuck to go? Is there another way to go? Oh my god, if I get hit by a bubble, I get knocked down. Oh god. Doodly. Oh fuck. F. F, 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 F. F, 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 F. F, 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 F. F, F, F. F, 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 F. The mustache is longer than usual. Yeah, I should probably shave it a bit. But work is destroying me right now, so I cannot find the time. I'm too tired. Oh, shit, am I going the wrong way again? Dordle your dordle around. Dordle your dordle around. Dordally. Whoa, he's glitched. What the hell was that? What did we just get? Did we get a potion? Is that what that was? Dordle, dordle, door. Wait, what even is that? Oh, it's a Molotov cocktail, I think. Oh, those are grenades. Why did I call it a Molotov cocktail? It's clearly a grenade. Oh my god, this is so tired. Doodly. Doodle doodly. We're definitely going in circles now. How do I break the cycle? Doodly. Doodle doodle fuck. Doodle. Doodly. Alright, so in keeping with the whole let's just chat about shit tonight, so I was watching a documentary on Netflix the other day. It was a new version. I've seen like a zillion of these documentaries, but this was the first one where they actually made a great case that it really was an intruder. But I was watching the latest Jean-Benet Ramsey cold case documentary. And this one was from Joe Berlinger, who did the Paradise Lost films and helped get them exonerated, as well as Blair Witch Project 2, but that's a whole other story. I actually like that movie. Anyways, and they make a really good case, I think, that the police just totally fucked the case up, and they lied to the news stations and fed them false stories that made people think it was the parents. I don't know, the whole thing's crazy. Because, like, I just keep going back to, like, there's 2 pieces of evidence. All right, we're going to have to pause for a second for me to really talk about this. There's 2 pieces of evidence. I'm not trying to be an armchair detective, but I will be for a second. There's 2 conflicting pieces of evidence, in my opinion, that just don't make sense, but they have to be right. They're both there. So unless one of them is just wrong. So it's the ransom note. Clearly, whoever wrote it had no intention of kidnapping anybody. That's obvious. And all signs point to it being written in the house with Patsy Ramsey's paper and pen. That's a problem. But on the other hand, the evil shit that whoever did that did to Jean-Benet Ramsey, they're already not right in the head. So there's that. There's the note that points to someone in the house, the family. But then you've got the DNA evidence, which is none of them. So which is it? So I don't know. I think this is why it never was solved, and unless they figure out how to match that DNA, it may never be solved, which is a shame. Cheeto Cheer, we're talking about, you may not have heard of this one, but in the U.S., there was a huge case right around the time, by the way, of the founding of Zophar's domain, which is ironic, that I remember. I think that's why I remember it. because it happened in December of 96. Oh, Dan, they found the body that day. It was always in the house. It never left. That was the... So we got to talk about this, I guess. So JonBenet Ramsey was a 6-year-old girl who was horribly, brutally assaulted and murdered. She was found dead in her house, in the basement, in a room that allegedly they never used. But the way they found out was, allegedly, parents woke up and Patsy Ramsey found this note on her stairs that basically was a rambly ransom note saying that we have your daughter. We're a small foreign faction. The note is such bullshit. Like, whoever wrote it is just... It was clearly culled from, like, movies and TV shows and what someone that thinks a ransom note might sound like would write, as opposed to someone actually writing a ransom note. In the house, it just made no sense. So it made the police, it was part of what made, and when I say the police, it was this one officer who was in there by herself for hours. It made her suspect the parents. And then the way that, like, the time and the ransom, because they didn't know the daughter was in the house, allegedly. So they're all waiting. The police officer's there. The parents are there. 10 a.m. is the deadline for them to pay the ransom. It comes and goes. And the police officer said that they didn't even react when the time passed. Like, there was no reaction. Which would indicate that they already knew she was dead. And then the police officer, in a massive mistake, told John Ramsey, the father, to just go and look around, search the house for anything that might be a clue or seem out of place. What did he do? He immediately went to the basement and minutes later emerged with the dead daughter, JonBenet Ramsey. Contaminated the scene, pulled the tape that was on her mouth off. Just crazy shit. So the point I was making, we really went in the weeds here, is I watched that documentary, but it was the first documentary where they really made a great case that, yes, while some of the stuff was peculiar, they're weird. The case that it made is basically they're a little strange. The parents were always a little different, right? I'm strange, right? Not that way, but I'm strange. And that the cop never really suspected anyone else. He always believed it was them. And maybe the problem is that the ransom note really wasn't written by anyone in the family, but it was written by a really fucked up, sick individual that had fantasies and thought that's what a ransom note would sound like. And maybe they had surveilled the house and they knew they always go to sleep at this time, because it said that this person was likely in the house for hours while they were out at the Christmas party, just waiting. It's wild. So why did I start talking about it? Oh, I was just talking about a documentary that I watched the other day because I wanted to keep the theme of the Just Chatting stream. You weren't here earlier, Cheater. We spent the first hour just chatting about stuff. But anyways, so the point is, I watched that, and that was a interesting and informative documentary, but I still don't know if it's ever going to be solved. It would be nice. She deserves justice, but who knows. Anyways, there you go. That's why I got 357 next to bed. Dordle-dordally. I don't know where we're supposed to go. Dordally. Doodally. Doodally. Why is the ostrich, or whatever it is, flamingo, seem glitched? Doodally. Doodle fuck. A doodally. That's South. Fuck. Damn it. Doodly. Doodly. There's all sorts of weird stuff in the world that we'll never find out about, and it's true. It's a shame. You do listen to lots of crime videos that work on YouTube, so then you know all about the JonBenet Ramsey case, then for sure, if you know. Another one I was obsessed with, not obsessed, but like I knew about him as a kid, and I always wanted to know because, so BTK, the BTK killer, I was always like, I hate serial killers are fucking evil, but like, I always want to know like how some of them have gotten away with shit for so many years. And with that particular one, he was from Wichita, Kansas, which is where Iseratus, the author of Nesticle Genesis Callus, right, my hero emulator programmer, that's where he's from. And I was talking to him about it years ago during that time, and and he said what a huge story it was, and like everyone was really afraid when the murders were happening, and like just how crazy it was. And then they eventually got him. They eventually got him because he decided that his kids were grown up and he wanted to come out of retirement and start murdering again. Fortunately, they got him before he murdered his next victim. Jesus Christ. Dude, I don't think we're going to get anywhere. Fuck. I don't think we're getting anywhere. Yeah, I don't know where the game wants us to go. We're just going in circles right now. Doodle-doodle-lee. Doodle-doodle-lee. Doodle-lee. Doodle-lee. Doodle-doodle-lee. Don't know where to go. A-doodle-lee. Doodle-dee-doo. By the way, this is as far as I've ever gotten in the game. I've never passed the part once you're off the boat. I don't know what you're supposed to do. I don't know what the game wants you to do. Now your data decided to go down to 2 megabits a second. I'm sorry, Melvin. What do I think happened to the real Paul? The real Paul? Explain. You sure love the scenes from Rambo where he had to dodge killer bubbles. I know, wasn't that a great moment? That was the most cinematic moment of Rambo. It was almost as good as the part where he had to dodge the pelican and the killer bees. Doodly is doodly. Doodly doo. Fuck. Oh, doodle yourself around. Doodle yourself around. Doodly. Doodle doodle doo. Doodly. Where the fuck do I go? I'm afraid I do not know. Doodly. Doodly. Doodle doodly. Oh god, chat, I don't know where the game wants me to go. The real Paul McCartney. Oh god. You know, in what song was it? I'm trying to remember what song it was. I think it was was it I Am the Eggman? I Am the Eggman. And at the very end of it, you can hear a voice in the background going, yes, he's dead. No, it's the one that goes, he loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it's that one, right? Or was it a Magical Mystery Tour? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Like at the very end of the Beatles song, you hear a voice that goes, yes, he's dead. Because even then they were making the joke about the real Paul McCartney being dead. These levels all look the same. I know. I don't know where to go. What's it from? Love. Love is all there is. Love is all there is. It's from all you need is love. Doodle doodle doo. All you need is love. Love. So at the very end of the All You Need Is Love song, they play the clip of Paul. I think it's Paul saying yes, he's dead as a joke. So there was that. But anyways, yeah. What I really want to know is what happened to the real Avril Lavigne. We need Canada to tell us. We need like Tweegie or Things of Your Mind or someone to tell us where the real Avril Lavigne is. We want to know. We want to know where she is, and we want to know where. Who's the other one? Was it Britney Spears and Melissa? Was that the other one? That's the worst rendition of the song. Chat, I don't know where to go. If anybody knows, backseat me because I don't have a clue anymore. I'm starting to get very tired. This might be a 2-hour stream, everybody. Doodly, it's doodly, doodly. I don't know. Maybe I'll just switch to 1-hour streams. I'll just do 1-hour streams of every game I own for 1 hour.
Backdooring from Jazz's couch.
And I'm sure it'll be super duper interesting. That's what we'll do.
What about you guys?
Does that sound good, everybody? call it our Sember. Every stream is 1 hour. Dude, I don't know where to go. I have no idea. I'm lost. I'm lost, chat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm out of knives. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I have grenades. You know that can't be bad. Try going north, then west. Alright, I'm gonna do that. Doodly, 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 doo. Oh, doodle your no around. That's south. Can't go that way. Doodle yourself around. Doodly. Doodle doodle doo. Doodly. Doodle doodly. Doodle doodly. Doodly. Doodly doodly doo. Doodle doodly. Doodle. I'm not finding west. Are you sure about this? You meant go left in the screen? Ah! That's not the same as north and west! Oh wait, maybe it is. Okay, hold on. So wait, so where do I go? Doodly. You're actually right. West and east are not cardinal thingies. They're just left and right. Whereas north and south are. Okay. Doodly. We are gonna die. Then I'm gonna cry. Doodly. Keep going left. Doodly fuck doo. Ah! Dude, he didn't realize he was dead right away. He lived for like a few seconds. What is with his mouth? It's a KO'd Glass Joe. How do I get my password? Now we're here. We'll have to walk from here to the camp. But we have no ammo left. Ah! Doodle doodly, doordly, 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 doordle, doordle, doodle, doodly. Why is there a continue option? Ugh. You all saw it. There's a continue, isn't there? Hold on, let me look this up. Doodly doodly. Rambo NES manual. Doodle doodly. Oh, interestingly, the first site that comes up is the GameIsAFootArcade.com has the manual. I've been to the Game Is Afoot. That's actually only like 10 minutes from my house. It's pretty fun. Anyways. Let's see here. I just gave everyone prime Photoshop material with that face. Ah! And then I continue from the last checkpoint. Let me see what it says. There, it's right here. To continue, press select, then start. Put your mission code in. See, using your mission code on page 15. So there is a mission code. I'm right. It says using your mission code. Your mission code allows you to start the game from where you last left off. So whenever you need to stop the game for any reason, or when the game over message appears, point to continues and select button for start. This allows you to view the status screen with your mission code. Wait, what? How do you do that? Wait, how does it work? Here, I'll show you what it says. I don't understand how to get the mission code. It's been rough at work lately. Let's play Rambo. Ah! I thought it would be fun! Here, look. Doodle doodly.
Evil will always triumph, because good is dumb.
Good is dumb, Taco Loco. Look. See, it says it right here. It's in the manual. So how the fuck do you get to it? If you need to stop the game for any reason, or when the game over message appears, point to continues in the select button, and then press start. This will allow you to view the status screen. We didn't get to view it. So where the fuck is it? Oh my god. Alright, maybe if I Google it. Rambo NES. How to get mission code. Doodle doodle. Hi. Welcome to Zophar's domain. We're gonna save scum today.
Doo-dolly, 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 doo-dolly. It says, I don't understand. How do you get the code? Dude, I have no idea. Does anybody know? Oh, Jesus. Can I just save state? I can do that, right? Wrap your doodle around. Wrap your doodle around. Doodly.
So I must do nothing.
But yar, Glutto, thanks for beaver demon the piratey hat, for you know. This chair continues to be high, says I, but while 'tis true that my debauchery was me way a compensating, the rum may always be gone, and I may be the worst pirate that ye ever heard of. Ye have heard of me. My medicine did not replenish.
You want to try a game of Lucky Hit? How about trying Lucky Hit?
Dude, this game's bullshit. Shut up, time, sorry. I think I catch you out with me. Doodly, doodly, and doodly. Oh, doodle yourself around. Doodle yourself around. Doodly. I can keep going to the right, I guess. Oh, doodly. Doodle, doodly. Dordle, dordly. My eye itches. Doodle, doodle, doo. Getting wrecked. How about the second one? Could this be the way? No, definitely not the way. How come the bird was able to go? Oh, you liking my old hat? This is the old pirate hat, the destroyed one. Which, you know, and it's not even like where's my bandana at? It's got the bandana built in, but I'm not even like showing it off. There, like that. I don't know. It's pretty bad. I destroyed it. Oh, I feel how it looks. That's exactly accurate. 100% tsunami demon. Doodle doodly. Doodly. Bloody freaking da. Fuck. We're gonna die. We're all gonna die. Doodly. Doodle doodle. Doodle doodle. Oh shit. Look, I survived for like a second or two. I could have used the healing too. I did get medicine. What if I choose start? What happens? Okay, we do get the mission code. Look, we get the mission code. Alright, I'm gonna write it down. Doodly-doo. Doodly-doo. We got the mission code. Doodly-doo. So apparently pressing start instead of continue gives you the mission code. Which, whatever. So there's the mission code. It's doodly. And we'll put mission code. There. Now we have the mission code. Doodly-doo. You said it's like Ocarina of Time, where Ganondorf's cape also functioned as his health meter. The hat's condition is my current HP. That is pretty accurate. So if I want to continue... Oh, so pressing start here? Is that how you check your status screen? You press start when talking to somebody? That cannot be how you check. Is that really how you check? Hold on, I want to talk to somebody. That can't be right. Are you kidding me right now? Does it work? Is it possible that I just fucked myself and the code that I got is not the code that I want? I have a really bad feeling that we just lost all our progress. Oh god. Well, we'll find out in a minute. Q 9. At least the music in the game is good. V Q P K I G F. Dude, this password is horrible. E L 9.
Get a pirate hat. Do I look like Zophar to you?
I look like Rick to you? Well, he ain't here. It's not the password that we needed, but the one we all deserve. No, it's not the password that we all deserve, but it's the one we needed right now. It's more accurate. Oh, God. VV95. Viva la Windows 95. Hey. Do-da-dee-doo, do-da-dee-doo. Do-da-dee-doo. Do, oops. F! Get back there. Doodly-doo. Doodly-doo-da-dee-doo. Doodly. Doodly. Doodly-doo-da-dee-doo. E-M-M-E. Wait! No, Spike Misery! If you cannon me, I'm not gonna survive! Now I died. Spike Misery, you cannon my brain, causing me pain. Now I need grog, lift all the fun.
I'm gonna get a cannon to the face.
But I live to fight another day, me hearties. For the retirement. Yeah, we're screwed. I got a password that took us back to the beginning. So the game fucking lied. You don't actually, the manual's wrong. You don't actually get a password by dying. Nor do you get a password by starting the game over. You get a password by pausing the fucking game when you're talking to somebody. How effing stupid is that? How stupid is that? Like, literally, that's the only way to do it. But yeah, Cosmo Yakimo, thanks so much for redeeming that piratey hat, for you know the chair continues to be high. This is all but while it is true that my debauchery may be me way of compensating. Dude, the rum may always be gone.
From what I've seen, I tell you, you're not pirates, you're just slackers.
The pirate I was meant to be.
Trim the sails and roam the seas, me hearties. I may be the worst pirate ye ever heard of. Ye have heard of me. If only I could replace the cannon with a confetti cannon during this time of year. Wouldn't that be nice? That'd be nice. Oh my god, my beard's all itchy. I'm itchy. Let's add to the cannon. What's up, Lilac Lobotomies? Hope you're doing well. Alright, let's see here. It says I've taken at least 487 virtual concussions of the brain since October 2023. Oh, man. Alright, chat, you're gonna kill me. I know we've only been streaming for barely 2 hours, but I am wiped out right now. I'm glad we were able to stream for at least a few hours. I'm glad we were able to chat, play a little Rambo. If I keep going, the stream is going to get shitty. So we're going to cut it very early tonight. After tomorrow, I am off Sunday, so I'm hoping if work doesn't fucking drain my soul tomorrow like it's been draining it for 2 weeks, I will be on at normal time, and we're going to have a fun time.